you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sav. This is the Matchy Life YouTube channel, all the behind the scenes of my small business, Matchy Australia. We are on Vlogmas day 8. I am so excited to get stuck in because we are back with some more fulfillment. Slow round of applause. I am so grateful for being busy this time of year, but please know I didn't anticipate to have this many orders that I would have to make because customization at this time of year is obviously super popular. So we are back making some customized orders. There's a mix of customized, pretty much all of these are customized and made to order items. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 orders here with 20 items. 8 orders, 20 items. I think we've got like 5 or 6 hours before I'm about to go home, maybe a little less. Beverage of choice is a new one. We've got a kombucha, organic kombucha in mango and passion fruit. It doesn't have too much flavor, but it's getting me through this incredibly hot, I think it's 29 degrees outside, incredibly hot afternoon, day. Let's get straight into things, shall we? Because I'm excited. Hopefully this is motivating you to get your work done, or you can just watch me get my work done. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Evie, what are you doing? Basically, this wall consists of pre-cut and pre-wadded, I like to say, which means I've already put the fabric with the wadding on the wall. This is mainly what I get Charlie to do, and my idea of like having help is sorting out the structure and procedure of putting things on this wall. It's not perfect, but pretty much everything Charlie pre-prepped is already dealt with. So we are running how I normally run, which is why things are kind of a little bit tedious. They're not like any slower. It's just me doing absolutely everything. That's fine. Having fabric pre-cut is very, very helpful. Will be even more helpful when it's pre-quilted. So we need a Sylvie carry-all bag in regular size. We need to make a Sophia Take Me With You tote. I should have stuff pre-cut for that. We have a Sunday e-reader sleeve, which I've already cut. And that is already quilted here, fabulous. That can go over to the customized embroidery machine. Now we need a Sherry carry-all bag, a Sherry e-reader sleeve. Oh, this is a matching set of Cherry, which I really want to see more of because this print I feel like has been slept on, and that is my fault because I make absolutely no content with the Cherry print. I just thought people would just see it and they don't. So anyway, it's really good to get an order of Cherry. A Cherry carry-all bag is this one here, and a Cherry hair tools pouch. Oh, and I've just lost a nail. Love that. You know, when it's like stuck on like one little bit. Sad. One nail down. Oh well. Then we need a Sunday book sleeve, which is probably one of our last ones. A tote bag, another tote bag, which I'll cut in a minute. A Sunday e-reader sleeve, which I've got pre-cut, that needs to go to the thing. A Cherry train case and a Cherry e-reader sleeve. Love to see that Cherry, love to see that Cherry. Which will be this one here that needs to be wadded. Then we need a chocolate train case, a Sunday carry-all, and a Sunday train case. Oh gosh. Are we gonna have that? Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna have that. We do, in fact, have that because I pre organized that one. Amazing. All right, I'm going to put these in their respective piles and then we can cut out the wadding. Doing this on the floor is just so much easier. My partner actually asked me the other day if I've thought any more about my setup and if I'm enjoying how I have set everything up, because my biggest thing when moving in here is like I didn't have time to like pre-plan how the whole layout's gonna work, because obviously I've come from a garage, so like more space is going to help me anyway. But I just felt like I needed to get into routine, establish procedures before I like set up a layout for everything. And more recently, my biggest frustration is cutting fabric and then cutting wadding and then ironing on the one table. I think I want another lot of workbenches so they can do the wadding, and then the other bench is cutting the fabric. But I don't know if that's just because I have a little bit of disorganization with my process at the moment, or if in the future that's gonna help. So it's hard to like make finite decisions about things, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to purchase another set of workbenches so I can solely use that workbench for wadding. I'm gonna put you guys there because I don't have anywhere closer to put you right now. So apologies that it's a little far away for some of your liking, but you get the gist. I'm about to start quilting. I'm also gonna press play on my audiobook and just really get in the zone. Okie dokie, we are ready to pack up these parcels. Missing a fingernail. We will worry about that another day. So I'm going to dust and tag as I go as well. This first one has a cherry train case with a customization on it. It's also got 2 customized e-reader sleeves, which I don't have here. 1 minute. All right, we're back. Smooth, slight interruption. I forgot these 2. We've got 2 e-reader sleeves in cherry and Sunday, and they're both personalized as well. Pack these ones up in some tissue paper. I am getting a few questions through about if I sell my tote bag patterns. I have a video on YouTube that's like a YouTube short that does really well, and a lot of people contact me asking for my YouTube pattern, my sewing patterns, and I don't think I had my microphone on, so now it's on. Hopefully it's all working. But yeah, I just wanted to say again, I've said it before in other videos, that it is a completely different business model selling patterns. Like I have thought about it and I'm not opposed to doing it. It's in the back of my mind, like a lot of things are, obviously, because a lot of people that sew are interested in my channel as well. So it's in the back of my mind, but just know it's not like a whole gatekeeping exercise. It's a completely different business model and a completely different product that I would be selling. Yeah, just wanted to address that again, that is why my patterns are not available, but I'm pretty sure the people commenting on that video for patterns aren't watching my YouTube videos every day. So I think I'm safe, but I just wanted to flag that again. Okay, so this order is a e-reader sleeve cherry, a carry-all bag cherry, a hair tools pouch cherry, and a book sleeve Sunday print, and it was personalized. I also wanted to answer a few other questions today just while I'm packing up these orders, because I got a really cool question in the other day, and basically they were saying, is getting a lot of orders as aesthetic as it looks on my videos, or is it just I don't really know if I got the question right. I'll pop the screenshot of the question up here. But my interpretation of the question was is my business actually, is getting a lot of orders and doing this business actually enjoyable, or is it just aesthetic as a viewer? And I really wanted to answer this question because I thought it was such a great question, just purely because of behind the scenes, I actually put a lot of energy into aesthetic, and it's not easy to be aesthetic, and I am most definitely nowhere near where I want to be in terms of the aesthetics of my business and how I want everything to look. There's a fine, when you're actually busy, you have to find the time to just do your best, and that is creating the content that I do is basically just a result of me doing my best because I am so busy sewing. I actually beat myself up about the aesthetics of certain shots, how my products look, all of that day to day, because I think one of the #1 forms of feedback I get is how different the product is in person, how squishy, how good quality my product is compared to what it looks like in my socials. I really want to do a better job at communicating the quality of my product and how it's made and handcrafted, etc. That will all come with time, but I'm really happy to know that my videos are aesthetic to some people, but they're obviously can always be improved in my mind. Business is not the videos, and doing these videos for you guys is probably 5% of my business, and I learned that really quickly after starting my business and getting traction with orders and stuff like that, how quickly I needed to adapt to what actually running a business looks like versus just having a side hustle along a full-time job, and making the switch from full-time to from like full-time working to full-time in the business. Such a big switch. So yeah, I don't know if that answers the question, but sometimes if this might answer the question is sometimes I look back at my videos and I think, oh my God, it looks like I was having so much fun, or I remember that time, or I'm so happy I recorded that and posted that even though I was having such a bad day, or things like that. So I'm so grateful for what I do document, because sometimes in the moment it doesn't feel like that's what's happening. But yeah, so my business is definitely, it's not all aesthetics, but I'm happy some aesthetics are coming across. Okay, this next one is a Kobo Libra 2 case, personalized in the Sunday print, which is this one here. I also got a few other questions. One of them was how many bobbins I go through in a day, and I have no idea. I started counting and then I like lost track of my counting. I think I was up to like number 6, and that was just for like one morning session. So more than 6, I guess it just depends how, like what I have to sew that day and the time of year it is, etc. What other questions did I have? Potentially like where I source some things from, which obviously like if there is something that I'm not telling you where it's from and it's not part of like my materials, it's probably because I don't recommend it. I'm very strict with what I recommend, because if you guys know, I am doing some like brand deals on my channel, and I plan to do some in the future. This one is a Sylvie carry-all bag and it's personalized, by the way. And yeah, I want to make sure you guys understand that if I take a brand deal with a brand, it is something I 100% recommend. So that's why I don't really voice the brand of my sewing machine, because although yes, I get the job done, I love my sewing machine, it has been through a lot, I can't say I would recommend it. So that's why some things aren't mentioned. I did recommend my embroidery machine because I think that machine's fantastic, and that's like not sponsored or anything, and I just got that off Facebook Marketplace. I also did recommend, yeah, where I get like my packing materials and things like that. For example, I get a lot of stuff from Vistaprint, but you don't need it to be like amazing quality because it's just packaging, but you do get a lot of printing mishaps with Vistaprint. So definitely it's like the go-to for so many Australian businesses and businesses. So Vistaprint, I also get packing materials from a company called EB Pack. They don't have too much variety, but yeah, that's where I get my stuff from. I think that's all we are packing up for today, because I have to quickly run out to the post office. Oh, that's where it was. My electric cutter, they were asking where that was from. The brand is Vivor, I think, or Viva, and I'm pretty sure I buy them from Amazon or direct through the company. Again, I can do like an Amazon shop front of like my sewing things, but if I put something like Wonder Clips up on there, like the Wonder Clips do break, even though I still buy them and use them, but they still break, like literally. It's just the type of product they are. I don't think there's anything better out there. The cutters are amazing, but like I have had faults with that same brand of cutter in the past. So like everything, they probably just had like a bad batch, I'm not sure. But yeah, I would be happy to start an Amazon storefront. I have looked into it. I don't remember if I remember how to do it, but I'm happy to do it. If you guys are interested, just let me know. Once again, I didn't get a shot of all of my products. Like ready to go for this packing thing. But thank you guys for joining me on this Vlogmas journey of getting these orders ready. I literally got these orders done in, I think, under 18 hours in total. So huge accomplishment, but I still have more to go. So not everything I started, the 20 items I started with at the start of this video is complete yet, but I do need to get these off to the post office. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed and have the best afternoon day. Bye guys.